Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Oakland Athletics vs Los Angeles Angels, Houston Astros vs San Francisco Giants, and Cincinnati Reds vs New York Mets, which are happening on Friday, July 30, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Los Angeles had won 4 of their previous 5 entering Thursday's contest, though they have had their inconsistencies this season. Sandoval has struggled pitching at home, which is strange given his strong showing in his last start, which came on the road against the Twins. Oakland has struggled of late, and it has really tightened up the wild card race with 5 teams within 5 games of them at this point. Bassett has sputtered a bit since the All-Star break, but he's been good on the road this season. The Athletics have not been playing their best baseball of late, with 7 losses in a span of 10 games, but they broke out on Wednesday with a 10-4 victory over a good San Diego Padres team. A struggling offense racked up 10 runs on 11 hits, highlighted by Matt Chapman's 3-run homer in the top of the first, while Sean Mania carried a perfect game into the 6th. Oakland will look to build on that Thursday in Anaheim, with Frankie Montas getting the start. It's been a solid season gambling-wise for the Athletics, as they are 56-47 against the spread and up a decent amount on the money line despite a recent skid. Overs are 47-54-2 for the Athletics, with 3 of their last 4 games going over the betting total. Los Angeles rallied to win the rubber game of their 3-game home set with the Rockies Wednesday night. The Angels entered Thursday 4th in the AL West, 11 games behind the Astros for the division lead. In the AL wild card race, the team was 5 games behind the A's for the second wild card spot. On Wednesday, Los Angeles got 2 hits each from Shohei Ohtani, 2 runs, 3 RBI, and Phil Gosselin, run, RBI, to lead the way. Ohtani, his 37th, Max Stassi, his 9th, and Justin Upton, his 15th, each homered in the contest. Andrew Heaney didn't factor in the decision as he threw 6 innings, allowing 3 runs on 4 hits with 3 walks and 8 strikeouts. Raisel Iglesias, 7-4, blew the save, but earned the win as he threw 1.2 innings, allowing no runs on 2 hits with no walks and a strikeout. My betting advice for that game is to pick Oakland A's. The current Astros are batting only 7-for-42 against Kevin Gausman, so I'm expecting the Giants hurler to bounce back after a terrible display against Pittsburgh. On the other side, Framber Valdez will look to carry the momentum from his previous start, but the talented southpaw hasn't been sharp as of late. Therefore, I'm backing the hosts to win, hoping their offense will get things going in this one. The Houston Astros are the penultimate offense this season as they are ranked 2nd in the majors with a .780 ops so far. They have been stepping up offensively away from Houston as they are leading the majors with a .794 road ops and are averaging 5.78 runs per road game this season. They are being led by designated hitter Yordan Alvarez this season offensively as he is posting an .867 ops with 19 home runs and 67 RBI. If they can continue to mash, especially on the road, this season, then they will be the team to beat in the entire American League. Framber Valdez has been pitching well this season according to his baseball saving page as he is in the 88th percentile in barrel percentage, 86th percentile in XSLG, 70th percentile in ZERA, and 62nd percentile in SPA. He throws 4 pitches: sinker, curveball, changeup, fastball, and his curveball is his best pitch as it has an .089 batting average and a .122 slugging percentage. This will be the first time in his career facing the Giants, so it will be interesting to see how he attacks this veteran lineup. Excluding their Thursday's home clash against the Los Angeles Dodgers, the San Francisco Giants have dropped 6 of their last 12 games overall, including a couple of home defeats to the hapless Pittsburgh Pirates, 6-4 and 10-2. They were still topping the NL West on Thursday, but the Dodgers were only a couple of games behind. The Giants need to break out of their iffy form, and in the last 2 weeks, they've recorded a 3.94 ERA, while scoring only 45 runs through 13 games. Kevin Gausman will toe the rubber in the opening clash against the Astros, and he's 9-4 with a sparkly 2.21 ERA and 0.92 WHIP in 20 starts this season. The 30-year-old righty has been a true ace for the Giants all season, but he's struggled mightily last time out, yielding 6 earned runs across just 4.1 frames in that 10-2 loss to the Pirates. Gausman is 1-2 with a 4.91 ERA in 3 career starts against Houston, but he hasn't met the Astros since 2017. My betting advice for that game is to pick the San Francisco Giants. We know how poor Colorado has been on the road this season, as their 11-38 mark entering Thursday would attest to. The Rockies struggle to generate offense away from home, as they are dead last in the majors when it comes to putting runs on the board as the visiting team. Colorado puts up 3.12 runs per game on the road. Weathers has pitched well both as a starter and a reliever this season. He has good numbers at Petco Park, and the Padres have the ability to generate offense in chunks. Colorado is well down the standings in the National League West in 4th place, but the Rockies have had solid production at the plate this season. Colorado has a team batting average of .244, which is 9th in baseball, and the team slugging percentage is .395, which is 21st. This has produced the 17th most runs with 444. Ryan McMahon has 16 home runs and 51 RBIs to lead the Rockies in both categories. Raimel Tapia has been the most consistent hitter this season for Colorado with a team-best 22 doubles and leads Colorado in hits with 104. San Diego lost for the 3rd time in 4 games as they were drubbed by the A's in the finale of a 2-game interleague set at home Wednesday. The Padres entered Thursday 3rd in the NL West, 5.5 games behind the division-leading Giants. In the NL wild card race, the team held the 2nd wild card spot by 5 games over the Reds entering Thursday. On Wednesday, San Diego finished with 8 hits with no player having more than one in the contest. Blake Snell, 4-4, struggled again as he was lit up and taking the loss. He threw 4 innings, allowing 7 runs on 7 hits with 4 walks and 1 strikeout before departing. Ryan Weathers toes the slab for his 19th appearance and 13th start of the season for the Padres in this contest. He comes in 4-2 with 1 save, a 1.149 WHIP, 21 walks and 46 strikeouts over 62.2 innings of work this season. Weathers didn't factor in the decision in his last outing, which came Saturday on the road against the Marlins. He threw 4 scoreless frames, allowing 2 hits with 3 walks and 4 strikeouts in a 3-2 Padres defeat. Pitching at home, Weathers is 2-1 with a 3.19 ERA, a 1.194 WHIP, 7 walks and 17 strikeouts over 31 innings of action in 9 appearances, 6 starts. Weathers makes his 3rd career appearance and 2nd start against the Rockies in this contest. He comes in with no record, a 1.80 ERA, a 1.20 WHIP, 1 walk and 2 strikeouts over 5 innings of work. Weathers is 2-1 with a 3.19 ERA, a 1.194 WHIP, 7 walks and 17 strikeouts over 31 innings of action in 9 appearances, 6 starts, in his career at Petco Park. On the mound, Colorado has struggled. The Rockies' pitching staff is 23rd in team ERA at 4.69, 24th in team WHIP at 1.37, while opposing hitters are averaging .255 at the plate against Colorado pitching, which is 24th in baseball. German Marquez is leading Colorado in wins with 8 and strikeouts with 127. The Rockies will hand the ball to right-hander John Gray on Thursday. Gray is 6-6 with a 3.67 ERA and 91 strikeouts. My betting advice for that game is to pick San Diego Padres -1.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.